Guys, what's up? I know it's been a really long time since I've mentioned anything Lego related on this channel. When I was younger, I was a huge Lego fan, and I still kind of am a Lego fan, but I just decided that it was a bit too expensive to buy a lot of Lego, or really any Lego at all anymore. I'd rather spend my money on other things like video games or like my Switch and things like that. I think there's a lot of things I'd spend my money on other than Lego nowadays, but it's still cool. I still enjoy looking at the sets, even if I know I'm not going to buy any. And who knows, maybe one day I'll have enough money that I can buy the things that I think are more worth it, like the video games and Lego too. But my income's kind of low right now, so I can't really do that. But they just announced a new Hogwarts Castle. I was also a huge Harry Potter fan when I was young. I'm not as big on Harry Potter as I used to be. I personally think they're completely ruining the whole series with Fantastic Beasts. I hated Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and the second one, it looks like they're gonna do really bad. I know that's probably gonna annoy some people that I said that, but I do think that they're not doing good things with the Fantastic Beasts. But I really liked the original movies. I loved Legos too, so I had a lot of Lego Harry Potter sets growing up, and I still have a lot of the Lego Harry Potter sets from like circa 2011, 2012, right before they discontinued Lego Harry Potter, and I was devastated about that for years. And it wasn't until 2 years ago maybe that I finally got over it, because that's when I decided I'm not spending my money on Lego anymore anyway. And so that's when I gave up on it. And then of course they brought it back, and I wasn't as excited as I might have been before because I know I'm not going to buy any of it now. But this looks really cool. This is a huge new Hogwarts Castle set. I almost want to say Ultimate Collector's Series, but they've kind of reduced that just to Star Wars now. The only thing we really got outside Star Wars was like the Shield helicarrier, but that's discontinued now. So I think that's officially just a Star Wars thing. But here we are. First thing I noticed is that it's in micro scale, which I'm not sure how much I like. I mean, it's nice that they did that so that they can make it a lot bigger without charging you as much as they did for, say, the Millennium Falcon or Death Star. But I still like to be able to, use it. It's kind of harder to mess around with it when it's in micro scale. But just looking at the outside here, it kind of shows everything that comes in it. You can see the castle is enormous, especially it being in micro scale. Look at how small these students are there. And there's so many little bitty figures that this comes with. It is completely nuts. It even has a dragon. The dragon. That's nice. I believe that's the one that chased Harry after in the Goblet of Fire. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of Harry Potter movie spoilers in here, so if you're sensitive about that. But I think this is the dragon that chased Harry in the Goblet of Fire after that one scene, where there's the dragon in the trial. Sorry, it's been a really long time since I've watched a Harry Potter movie or read any of the books. It's been quite a while. But there's a dragon that chased Harry to the castle, and this is what that is. This is the Gryffindor common room's up in here. Not actually in the set, but in Harry Potter, the movies. The Gryffindor common room is up on this weirdly shaped thing. But anyways, getting a little bit off track here, you can see there's the Great Hall. It's probably the most recognizable section of the castle, and everything else is just kind of put together. And you can see it also comes with a microscale Whopping Willow with a little car in it. Microscale Hagrid's Hut, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the microscale Hagrid's Hut. I don't think it looks good. And it's got like 5 of these boats also in microscale. You can get a full-size boat in one of the other Harry Potter sets, but you can get microscale boats here. And this is the part I think is really cool just for nerdiness' sake. You can get all 4 minifigures, like full-size minifigures for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw, which they didn't even make an appearance in the movies, so I guess Lego just made up what they thought they would look like. But yeah, that's really cool, and you get the little nice little pedestal thing to set them on, and overall this looks like an insane set. Like I said though, $400, I'm not spending that on plastic, at least not right now, but it's gonna be great for people who have the money to spend and are huge Lego and Harry Potter fans. Like myself, I would spend money on this if I had the money to spend on this, but I don't because I'm spending my money elsewhere. And you can see those are the only 4 minifigures that come in here, but there are so many micro figures, and this thing is micro scale, so you got to keep that in mind. Again, I'm not sure how much I like the micro scale but it's what they did so they could fit so much stuff in here without making the price tag more crazy than it is now. So we can go ahead and start over here and move along. I can't even tell. I think that might be the potions classroom. Like I said, I'm way out of my Harry Potter stuff, so you guys feel free to, in the comments, correct me on what any of this stuff might be. That's like the um, potions, I think, because there's Snape. Above it, I actually can't tell. I think, I actually don't know what it is. I think it's just some kind of common area that exists in the castle. And I don't know why I did that. It was way zoomed in, and then it was not. Oh, I see. I see now. It makes sense. Okay, I'm going to stay way zoomed in. Yeah, I can't really tell what it is. Somebody let me know who's more Harry Potter nerdy than I am. I used to be, really. There's something in there I can't see. And down there, we kind of got to start over here. Because there, you guys, Sorcerer's Stone. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The first one. They go through these trials in little rooms underneath the castle, where here there's the challenge with the broomstick and the keys, and they have to catch the key. Then they play like chess to the death. That was an interesting thing that happened. And then here is where the Professor Dude, I don't know his name, I forgot, Quirrell. Professor Quirrell slash Voldemort in the mirror that gave Harry the Sorcerer's Stone, and some crap goes down here. They even had the fire blocking the exit. It's crazy. I don't think we've ever actually gotten this little section in a set before. I'm going to move up here. That, I believe, is Umbridge's office, Professor Umbridge's office, because I don't remember anything else in the castle that pink. And I think that's Defense Against the Dark Art. Yes, it is, because you got that thing on the ceiling. The Pixies. And then up here is the Defense Against the Dark Art teacher office, which they just decided to make Umbridge's because that's the most hilariously weird one. All the others looked about the same. And yeah, and down here, you got some stuff. It's really hard to see in this picture. That's why I can't wait until the set comes out and we can see some reviews from people and get more in-depth look at some of the stuff. And whoa! Is that what I think it is? That is what I think it is. That is in the Chamber of Secrets. There was some writing in blood on the wall. So I'm not describing very clearly for those of you who haven't watched these movies what exactly I'm talking about. But basically, the antagonist of the movie was basically through other people in the castle writing bloody and disturbing messages on the wall. Or they were writing the messages in blood, and there's really disturbing messages. I can't read exactly which one this is, but that's no doubt what that is. And that's awesome. That's never been in a set before that they had that on the wall in a Lego set. And then, whoa! The moving staircase. I mean, it's not as big as the one in the movie, nor as cool, but it's cool they even fit it in here. I'm shocked they were even able to fit it in. And yeah, you can rotate them. They don't actually go anywhere. But you can see all the portraits on the wall. Yeah, this is definitely the rotating staircase thing, the moving staircases. Fun. And, oh yeah, there's Moaning Markle up there. This is the girls' bathroom that no one ever uses, that if you speak in parcel tongue, the sink will open and you can jump into the sewer pipe and go all the way down into the Chamber of Secrets. I actually saw this immediately when I pulled up the images just now, that this was down here. You can tell by the snakes. It's just really awesome. They had both of the under the castle scenes from the first and second book/movie included here. That's a little gate that you have to go in to get to the actual chamber. And this is the chamber where Tom Riddle confronts Harry, and there's the basilisk and all that fun stuff. And this is kind of an underwhelming thing. This is just the Great Hall. That's been in so many Harry Potter sets before, though, that it's just kind of underwhelming, especially in Microscale. I'll show you guys in a minute the Hogwarts Castle that I actually have in real life. And it has a much better Great Hall, in my opinion. And then we go all the way up here, and here is what I believe to be Dumbledore's office, just because we haven't seen his office yet, and it would be ridiculous to make a Harry Potter set of the castle without Dumbledore's office, and it's a very puny office you have there, Dumbledore, no offense. Again, I like Dumbledore's office in the set I have much better, but overall, this has a lot more stuff than The set I have was a much cheaper version. It was not Microscale, but it was the newest Hogwarts Castle set up until now. And I guess technically I will still have the newest Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle set until September 1st, so I'll keep those bragging rights for now. But Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, here are all those minifigures. You see the detail is crazy. Like they even have her diadem that Tom Riddle stuck a Horcrux in. Spoiler alert. Though I already mentioned this whole video is just spoiler alerts. All right, and here we have. I actually have no idea what this is. Yeah, I don't even know. Moving on. Here's the room with the keys, and they even have little clear pieces with the key. Oh, that's so cool. The keys are all flying around the room. Hermione's microscale figure looks horrible, but it is microscale figures, so what do you expect? And here's where Harry gets confronted by, I guess that's Quirrell? I don't know. By the mirror of death and the flames and blah, blah, blah. And here's that dragon. Microscale dragon. Pretty impressive for a microscale dragon. I won't lie. Whoa! Oh, the snake actually comes out of the chamber. Okay, Ron was never in the chamber. Harry was in the chamber alone. So false advertising. Get out of there, Ron. But Harry's in the chamber alone, and Tom Riddle was there. And that might actually be Tom Riddle, actually. Let me go back here. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. I was gonna say if they have a Tom Riddle figure, I'm nerding out right now, but they don't. But anyways, and then the basilisk comes out of the freaking sewer pipe. Normal stuff. And here's the chest of death. Yes, those chest figures are the same size as them. You get to climb onto a chest figure and ride it, or you become your own chest figure, and basically try not to die. Because when one chest figure destroys the other in this game, they literally just smash the other one. That's all. That's bloody and disgusting. And yeah, here's the Great Hall with all the wonderful professors there. Is that Dumbledore? I don't know. It's so hard to tell with these micro figures. And wow, so many students. 3 Hufflepuff, 3 Gryffindor, 3 Ravenclaw, and 1. Only 2 Slytherin. I wonder where the heck they ran off to. Is there more? Oh my gosh, there's more. There's more. That's awesome. Here's, the Gryffindor common room. I don't know where that is in the set, honestly. I didn't see. Here's the Microscale Hagrid hut that I am not a fan of at all. I just think it doesn't really look like Hagrid's hut. Takes you a minute to realize that's what it is. I mean, you can definitely tell, but that'll also mean there's no interior. Which, I mean, you got the interior of the whole castle, but I mean, it would have been cool to have Hagrid's hut interior. Maybe they'll have a separate Hagrid's hut set later. And I think this is just a little common space we got going on here. It reminds me of in the Harry Potter video games. They had a little stack the blocks thing, sort of like this in the Lego Harry Potter video games. So maybe they did that intentionally. There's another staircase shot, and here's a potions classroom. Looks like it is below the surface, so that may have been what I saw earlier. Hey, Snape. How you doing, Snapey Deep? Or maybe that, nah, yeah, it's Snape, that's Snape. Okay, and then here is, that may have been one of the things I saw, and so I had no idea what it was, but this is the room of requirement when it's in its, all the stuff in the universe is here phase. I don't know how else to describe that. And Umbridge's pretty office. Oh, how sweet. They didn't even put a lightning scar on Harry's face. What are they trying to do? Yeah, she dresses in all pink, and her office is just pink and kitties, and it's funny because that's the exact opposite of her personality, and I really love the car in the tree. That is amazing. It's like the skateboard piece. That's how small this is, but it's awesome. They put the car in the tree, and Harry and Ron are like, God, don't eat the car, and Snape's like, you guys are in trouble. Get your car away from that tree. Oh, and here's the back of the box. Shows you some of the features and little points of detail that exist in here, and you can actually move the Whomping Willow. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's not really any action figures here. This is mostly for detail, my friends. Good on detail. Ages 16 and up, and it's 6,020 pieces. The set I have is about 1,200, so 1,200. This is 6 times the size of the current, most recent Hogwarts Castle set that I have from 2011. Make the magic come alive at the Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle. Highly detailed Lego Harry Potter collectible has 6,000 pieces of officer warning building experience. Blah 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 blah. Turrets. This thing has turrets, guys. Chambers, classrooms, creatures. The Whomping Willow, which is trademarked. Hagrid's Hut, which is not trademarked for some reason. And yep, 4 minifigures, 27 micro features or figures, 27. That is insane. You can pack this place out. Then if you have the Shield Helicarrier, which also came with like a dozen micro figures of Shield agents, you can stick the Shield agents in Hogwarts and see if anyone notices when they come over to your house. 5 Dementors. I said the Dementors are separate from the micro figures, so including the Dementors, that is 32 micro figures. On the spot math right there. Godric Gryffindor, Hegla Hufflepuff, Salazar Slytherin, and Rowena Ravenclaw. I think I butchered that last one. But beautiful, buildable minifigure display stand that you can put them all on and show off that you have them, even though they serve no purpose at all. The micro figures, you got Harry Potter. Okay, why are these all trademarked and Hagrid's not trademarked? Hagrid's cool too, alright? Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, Draco Malfoy, Albus Dumbledore, Professor Snape, Professor McGonagall. Lupin is not trademarked. Professor Umbridge, I hate her. I don't know why they even included her. Argus Filch, he's the caretaker, and he's also not trademarked. I guess Lupin and Filch just aren't very important. Lord Voldemort's trademark. Bellatrix Lestrange, no trademark? What? Well, how do they decide what names to trademark or not? Bellatrix is an important character. Bellatrix, I would argue, is more important than Professor McGonagall. Other than the fact that Mr. Professor McGonagall picked up him on this doorstep or something. Bellatrix is probably more important than Dolores Umbridge, too. Why the heck is that trademarked and this is not trademarked? I'm lost. And then there's 3 students from each of the 4 houses, so... yeah, I really wonder where that 3rd Slytherin student was. Sneaking out of the Great Hall to go do some suspicious stuff. And with 2 chess pieces... oh, they're counting the 2 chess pieces as microfigures. Oh, I see. The Architect of Hogwarts okay, is Hogwarts trademarked or Architect of Hogwarts trademarked? Because if Architect of Hogwarts is trademarked, that's just weird. Statue and... I didn't even know there was a statue of that. 5 Dementors plus Aragog the Spider. Aragog the Spider is cool. Yeah. Except it was a normal-sized spider, but just because of the micro figures, they got away with that. Basilisk. Yeah, the Basilisk was a normal-sized snake that they got away with because we got micro figures. And then the Hungarian Horntail, that's what I was looking for. That name is buildable. In Microscale, Hogwarts Castle, Hagrid's Hut, Whomping Willow, and 5 boats. There was a Harry Potter set that came with one of the new ones from last year, I think, that came with a boat. Like 1 boat, like regular sized. This one's got 5, it's more accurate. Yep, Great Hall, stained glass windows, house banners, benches, tables, flaming torches, moving staircases, potions classroom, defense against the dark arts, I don't know, the gramophone. Chessboard, chamber. Is that what they're calling that? Seriously? The Room of Requirement. Yep. Chamber of Secrets. With the Basilisk and Tom Riddle's diary. I didn't see. Hidden Devil Snare Room. Oh, it's a hidden Devil Snare Room. You have to reveal it. That's interesting. Gryffindor Common Room. Dolores Umbridge's office with pink furnishings. Yes, we noticed the pink furnishings. There was a heck of a lot of pink furnishing. Library with bookcase, and desks, and Professor Dumbledore's office with Griffin's statue entrance and memory cabinet. I wonder if they actually have the bull in the cabinet. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Includes the buildable blue flying Ford Anglia. It's a Ford They actually took the time to figure out what model car that was. Someone just wasted their life. Hagrid's Hut with Aragog the Spider and buildable pumpkins that are like 2 pieces each. Whatever. 5 build. Okay, calling the boats buildables like a little bit of a stretch. It's like a lantern piece that's like basic from Lego Creator, and then there's something that snaps on the bottom of the boat. Take a seat in the Great Hall and feast. I don't want to eat plastic. Thank you, though. Sneak your way in the Chamber of Secrets through a secret entrance that goes through the stairwell. Okay. Defense against the Dark Arts class to learn how to protect yourself from dark magic. Unless when your teacher is that idiot from the second movie that I forgot his name who doesn't know crap. Climb the moving staircases, study your ordinary wizarding level exams in the library. Oh yes, that's what that is. Forgot that the library was an existent thing. Sword of Gryffindor, the Hufflepuff's cup, wands, potions, house banners, flames, a cauldron, and 2 magnifying glasses. The magnifying glasses sound really underwhelming compared to the other stuff. Micro figure accessories include 2 chess statues and the Architect of Hogwarts statue. Castle measures 22 inches or 58 centimeters high, 27 inches or 69 centimeters wide, and 16 inches or 43 centimeters deep. I'm going to remember that 22 by 27 by 16 because now this is when I'm going to go back here to check out. This is the Hogwarts Castle I have, which is labeled as a retired product, obviously. I'm surprised it's still on their website because this is from 2011. It is 7 years old now. It's only 12,000 pieces. Oh, and apparently when I'm 14, I'm too old for this. But the other ones, you have to be 16 to have. That's kind of dumb. Never trust Lego's age recommendations. They're pretty darn bad. Did they even put dimensions here? I don't think they did. Why only 2 tables in the Great Hall? Because yeah, that's just how it works. Yeah, I don't see much. I was gonna look for the dimensions, but this is the one I have. You can see it has over here the little astronomy thingy, library in the closet of death, and then on this tower are the common rooms and some statue with a diary in it. And then this is the Great Hall, and then this whole thing is Albus Dumbledore's classroom, or Albus Dumbledore's office, which is why I said Dumbledore's office and the Great Hall were better in this set, but the rest of it sucked, because that's the rest of it. Everything else is just kind of crammed in these 2 little add-on side panel things. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you think that the new Hogwarts Castle set looks awesome, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And if any of you guys are going to be buying this, whether it's on day one purchase, I know that's a term that we usually say for games, but I'm using it for Legos now. If this is a day one purchase for you, let me know. If you're going to hold back like me and wait possibly a few years before you even care about purchasing this, let me know that too. And any other thoughts you might have about this. Do you have a problem with the fact it's in Microscale? Do you like it better in Microscale? Is the price obnoxious? It is an obnoxious price, $400 for this, but still, just let me know any thoughts you have. I'll be happy to read through those, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.